Yo, what is the word? What is the word? What is the word? Speaking in the building, back with another episode of Internet Wars. And the whole Mr. B situation is getting more and more out of hand as the days go by. And there's actually another name that jumps into the mix. The name Dog Pack 404. Dog Pack 404 is a former employee that used to work for Mr. Beast. Now, out of all these people that are continuing to work for Mr. Beast, all of the people that's working in cahoots with Mr. Beast, and it's helping them keep these secrets, what would make one person that used to work for the company speak out against it? Now, I understand he got fired, involuntary termination, you know what I'm saying? Could there have been some turmoil? Because, dude left the company April 2024. How long was he working for Mr. Beast before he decided to expose all of this stuff? Because from April to August, May, June, July, August, that's a good enough amount of time to make an hour-long video, right? And I'm only about 30 minutes into it, but I haven't heard him say how he even got that job. I'm saying, do you have friends that work at Mr. Beast that's still working with Mr. Beast? I'm saying, whenever a situation like this comes out, you always got a question. Why would somebody make a video like this? I'm saying, especially if they worked for the company. And two, how long did it take for them to say this? Because if all this stuff was going on while he was at said company, that would kind of put him in a situation too. So it's so you was only hiding stuff and keeping your mouth shut, but you knew about this stuff and you wasn't going to say nothing about it because you was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? But now you're making a free YouTube video saying, yeah, you got your subscribers or whatever, but you say you don't want to monetize it. So it's did Mr. Beast already pay you enough? Did you make enough money working under Mr. Beast that where a 200,000 subscriber count with 10 million views is just not appealing? You know what I'm saying? How is that not appealing to monetize? Especially if you're exposing Mr. Beast, the biggest creator on his platform. It's crazy how the biggest creators, PewDiePie was the biggest creator, and then PUBG happened. Mr. Beast was the biggest creator, now this happens. All of the biggest creators don't care about YouTube, bro. They don't care about YouTube. But the people who actually do care about YouTube, they don't get any light shine onto them. You know what I'm saying? However, somebody says they used to work for Mr. Beast, makes an hour-long video documenting supposedly all this fake stuff, right? It's why are you saying this? Why now? Why didn't you say this back in April when you got fired? I'm saying, what happened in April that made you get fired anyways? I'm saying, why is all of this coming out about Mr. Beast now? Why didn't it come out before? Because if he's been this bad person this entire time, why hasn't anybody said anything? I understand why YouTube might not say anything. I understand why the people who work for him might not say anything. But you specifically, if you knew that you was going to wind up making this video anyways, why, were you just working there just to gather evidence, but you're not using your own footage? I'm saying, it's you're using clips of videos or live streams that Mr. Beast put out himself. It's not like you want top secret extra rogue. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this, let me record this. Oh, you shouldn't be doing this, let me record this. You wasn't like that. So how do we know that you didn't partake in some of these very same things and you just trying to separate yourself from the company now? That way later down the road, it's hold on, didn't you work for him? You're yeah, man, I worked for him, but that's how I knew about this stuff. That's why I'm exposing it. How do we know that you're not just trying to save face? You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing: you got 200,000 people on your side with 10 million views. Who's to say that he isn't controlled opposition? Who's to say that he's not somebody who's just supposed to make the company look bad? That way, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Beast can control all this within himself. Pause. Who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say? I'm saying, then who's not to say? Who's not to say at the same time? So when it comes to a situation like this, what are you more inclined to believe and why? I'm saying, do you just believe Mr. Beast because he got 300 million subscribers, or are you gonna believe somebody that's calling him out because they said that they used to work for him and they using a lot of his footage? Like I'm saying, like when it comes to stuff like this, everything has to be accounted for. I'm saying, because if Mr. Beast is getting exposed and then the person that exposed Mr. Beast gets exposed, then it's like, how much credibility does Dog Pack have? I'm saying, let's just take all this with a grain of salt, because it has to be, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you are innocent until proven guilty, right? I know Mr. Beast deleting comments, trying to play damage control, this, that, and the third, whatever. Cease and desist, I don't care. What about the fact that this may be a fact? What about the fact that this might not be a fact? What about the fact that they could just be doing some petty things trying to get at each other? You know what I'm saying? What if this is just one person trying to bring down an entire company out of spite? Out of spite. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens a lot. I'm saying, like look at it in a realistic sense, and put this into the perspective of not just a celebrity YouTuber, but a company at the end of the day, because Mr. Beast is a brand, it's a company, right? What specifically would cause somebody that used to work for this company, one of the biggest brands in corporate America, or maybe it might even be franchise, who knows? What if he's not running a corporation? What if certain parts of his business, because if he's doing illegal lotteries and stuff like that, he doesn't have everything accounted for as far as paperwork wise. You know what I'm saying, he could be money laundering, he could be doing this, he could be doing that. You know what I'm saying, you never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to, all right, yeah, you got 56 minutes of accusations and allegations, but where is the proof? You know what I'm saying? And then your proof is what? Teaching kids to gamble? Seriously? You mad at Mr. Beast because he's encouraging children to gamble? Has that not been an issue for like the past 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years? Gambling in video games? What you got? CSGO? What else you got? Overwatch? What else you got? I'm saying, like loot boxes and all that stuff. So it's like, I can't judge one single person when I have to judge their entire generalization off of it. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, if you didn't agree with the practices that was being partaken in at the headquarters of Mr. Beast or any location they was working on, why would you stay there? The money was too good, so you ain't want to say nothing. You was like, you know what, let me just keep this job because I ain't gonna get no better one. Where's the integrity then? Where's the morality then? Because you knew what was going on and you continued to work there until you got fired. You didn't quit. It was involuntary termination, which means you got fired. So you would have still been with the company if you never got fired, because you never quit. But you mean to tell me everybody should just buy this because he said he used to work for Mr. Beast? If anything, shouldn't that lower his credibility? Yo, you used to work for Mr. Beast? How do we know that you wasn't in on these fake giveaways? How do we know that you wasn't in on this stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he was an editor. I don't know what he said he used to work for him. That could have been anything. Personal assistant, masseuse, anything. It could have been anything. But again, the funniest part to me is how everybody just gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? When are the people going to start thinking for themselves? When are the people going to start being like, you know what? There's a possibility that you have an agenda here, and I just want to make sure. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, man, I'm finna be the one asking questions, man. I know I ain't gonna get no views or crazy, man. I know I'm gonna get like 100, low 175, low 200 views. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I ain't gonna get the 10K, 100K, 1 million. I ain't worried about that. But for the people that do come across this channel, I understand that a good amount of you don't have the vocabulary or the brain power that is necessary to understand these type of conversations. But for those that do understand, can you please bring the conversation to the forefront? Can you please let me know whether or not if I'm tripping? Because I feel as though None of these people are to be trusted. Mr. Beast and any of his affiliates, none of them are to be trusted. Oh, but what if he's telling the truth? What if he's hiding something? We gonna sit here and act like we never seen two corporations out each other and then lie about a lot of the stuff. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna point the finger at you, but we're gonna point the finger at you, and then we're gonna deny the allegations that you're putting out against us, and then we're gonna say that our stuff is true, and then you're gonna do the same thing to us, and we're just gonna be saying he said, she said, both lying on each other, and then covering up the truth. So after seeing that all the time, and this is one of them situations where that will be applicable, especially where they're playing damage control. Why wouldn't they lie on each other? Dude just got fired. Dude just had one of his employees get his messages leaked. Why wouldn't they both try to make each other look bad? Why wouldn't they? I'm gonna take the legal form and try to sue you. You're going to try to take the society route and try to expose me on the internet. I don't understand how people can't see this stuff. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, y'all just want to watch. Y'all don't even care. I really don't even care. If Dog Pack never made that video, you wouldn't have cared. If Dog Pack never got fired, he would have made that video. So it's like, is this really just a case of Mr. Beast not keeping his employees happy? So what happens when he doesn't keep the rest of his employees happy? What happens when he starts disagreeing and falling out with all these other people and start firing them? Then what? But y'all don't care about stuff like that, do y'all? Nope. Crazy work. Dog Pack might be lying. Dog Pack might be trying to line Mr. Beast up. You never know. But for what I do know is neither one of them is innocent. If you used to work under this company, you have to take accountability for things that happen at that company. I'm sorry. You were a representative. If Mr. Beast as a brand has to take responsibility for things that happened under his name and you were a representative of that brand, you have to take accountability just for letting that happen. What are you talking about? Y'all supposed to care about your position way more than that. But it seems as if the biggest YouTubers, as well as the people that work for them, don't even care. They care more about keeping their job with Mr. Beast than to make sure that Mr. Beast is, legitimate. The dude said that he knew a lot of them Mr. Beast videos was fake. If you knew that they was fake, why would you allow him to keep putting out these statements and do these fake giveaways? Why didn't you ever talk to Jimmy about it? Never, not one time in that video did you mention that you spoke to Mr. Beast about anything. Never. But look, man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip, man. Y'all really got it. Cold weirdos. I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip, though, man. What y'all think? What y'all think gonna happen next, man? On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, man. Speedy out.